This video sponsored by Meeple Movers. No minimum order, no subscriptions. Free shipping on every item, every day. At meeplemovers.com.
Hello and welcome to Brian's Got Game. I'm Brian, and today I've got a game called Arboretum. Arboretum is a 2 to 4 player card game by Cassar and published by Renegade Game Studios. In this game, players are all building their own arboretums to display the beauty of the blossoms and leaves of their trees. There are 10 different species of trees, or suits, and the goal of the game is to earn the most points by creating runs of increasing or decreasing numbers. Each run or path in your arboretum must start and end with the same type of tree, and at the end of the game, the player with the highest sum of their suit in their hand will score that kind of tree. Bonus points are scored if greater than 4 cards long and they're all the same tree type. Also, if the path starts with a 1 or ends with an 8, you get extra points. So let's check it out, and I'll show you a few of the beautiful trees, how the drawing and discarding of cards works, and how to plant the best arboretum. To set up, take the deck and remove the number of species of trees according to how many players you have. So in a 3-player game, you remove 2, so you're only playing with 8 of 10 species. Then you choose a start player. That player is the person who most recently watered a plant. Okay, the player to the right of the start player is the dealer, and they deal 7 cards to each player. Then the first player must draw 2 cards, and then play 1, and then discard 1. So we are going to start by playing this 3 in our right there, and then we are going to discard that. Okay, then we're going to go to the next player. Then we draw 2 cards. And then we're going to play a card and discard a card. Alright, so when you draw cards, you don't have to draw it from the draw pile, so you can draw it from the discard pile. So we're going to pick those up. We're going to play the 2 right there, and then discard this 3. Okay, we're going to draw 2. We're going to play this 4 right there. So what you're trying to do is you're trying to place cards. Oh, I did a discard 1. What you're trying to do is you're trying to place cards in a way that you create paths of numbers that are in ascending order. So they don't have to be completely in order. For instance, I could have a 7 next to one of these. So I'm going to pick both of those up. That 6 there. And they don't have to be of the same tree type. And they have to be, you're trying to make sets that are in ascending order and start and end with the same type of tree. So that 3 there. And discard that 5. Or like that. And then you can block people by playing cards on top of other cards when you discard it. So you just keep doing that, drawing and playing cards. So to show you better what I mean is I'm going to play that, but I'm going to just show you what I have here. So they don't have to be in a straight line. They just have to start and end with the same species. So I can do that, have that 2 there, have that 7 coming off that, and 1 there. So right now I have a bunch of sets. I have this 1 to that 5. This 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now I have this 2 to that 8. Now the catch is that you only score the species which you have the most cards of your hand. So if I had this 8 red left, and that's the highest of everybody else's in their hand, then I get to score my reds. And nobody else does. but if I don't, then I don't get to score my reds. So during the game, I want to build a really cool set built up of these white dogwood trees, but I also want to keep some in my hand so I can score them. And you get bonuses for having a 1, an 8 in a set, and you get bonuses for having cards only in that same color if it's greater than 4 cards. So here's the score pad. You just have everybody's names at the top, and then for each tree type, you write in the scores. So it's pretty simple. The game ends when this draw deck is empty. Okay, I got my dad here for a parent's opinion. So Dad, what did you think of Arboretum?
I thought Arboretum was a nice, what has that classic card game feel, but it's a lot deeper than it appears.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun playing Arboretum. It's a really good card game, I think. We had just filmed the middle, and then I was like, I want to play this after we're done. So we stopped and played it.
A couple more times?
That night. I think we played it twice.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, it's really good. I'm glad that, so this one that we showed was the second edition by Renegade. It was originally published by Z-Man, I believe, and it didn't have the cool artwork.
Yeah, the artwork on this really is amazing. I think it's in watercolor or something similar. It looks like that, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, when I saw the new art on it, I instantly thought,
buy 10 of those.
We need to get this. I will also say the collector's edition, I don't know what it's called. It comes in a wooden box, and it has like holographic cards.
Oh, that
which
sounds
is like
cool.
really cool.
That sounds really cool.
They made a limited supply. I don't know if you can get them anymore, but
Find one on
it's
eBay.
pretty good.
All right, so components. It's a card game, so there are cards.
And there's a handy dandy score pad.
There is a score pad.
Yeah, which you don't really need, but it's nice to have.
And if you play with 2 players, then you can do it twice on each row, which is very convenient. And then artwork. So, like I said just a couple seconds ago, the artwork on this is awesome. Like, you could just buy a second copy of the game and then frame all the cards.
Yeah, they did a really good job. The cover looks really cool too.
I'm gonna cut the box off and frame it somewhere.
You need to buy your own copy if you're gonna do that.
It's just so pretty. It's awesome. So strategy. I don't know. There's a couple different things you can do. You can kind of concentrate on like 2 or 3 types of trees, and that's the best one. Best strategy we've found.
Yeah, well, I mean that was one way that I went one game, but when you do that, you're using a lot of cards of that suit, and so then you have less cards in your hand to try to score, which makes it easier for the other person to block you.
Yeah.
But the last game you did,
I picked. Oh no, I gathered a bunch of cards and I kept getting. I guess it was luck of the draw. I kept getting a whole bunch of blue spruces, so I just played down a 4, 5, 6 and kept it there and left it. And then I started building an orange set and then a red set, and then I got the rest of the blue spruces. So you had played a blue spruce and I had the rest of them down and 1 in my hand. So I scored big on those and I scored oranges. I had a pretty good set and another color I don't remember.
Yeah, I will say the times that we played, at least we played more 2-player. We did play 4-player at BGG, and it plays much differently. In a 4-player game, there's no messing around with all different types. You do reduce the number of suits or trees in a 2-player game, and a little bit more in a 3-player game. You play with all of them, all 10 in a 4-player game. But so then you really kind of only focus on 2, because that makes 8 total, and then 2 kind of get passed around. But I was going to say there is some luck involved, especially with the drawing. You may get all the 8s,
and that's kind of what it is.
Very helpful.
The game is just dealing with what you get with the luck. That's where the strategy comes in. What you do.
And I found also to maybe not put out exactly your plan like at the beginning.
That's good, because you always need to be able to change it.
Because you're going to be discarding stuff. It also gets crazy in a 4-player game because you got 4 discards.
So if somebody plays a card that you really want, you're going to need to go pick it up fast. Otherwise, it's going to be covered up.
Or you can mine off of just keep taking 2 off the top until you get down to 2.
I did that in our last game. I just kept picking up stuff from the piles and prolonged the game.
Yeah, so there's lots of different ways, different strategies to take in this one. But I guess overall, what did you think?
I really liked Arboretum. I just kept playing it. The artwork's beautiful. I just sit there and staring at my cards and like, oh, it's your turn. I'm like, give me a second.
Well, what's your favorite tree?
I liked the jacaranda tree. It's the purple one that's on the box. I didn't realize until just now, like it's sitting over there, that that's the one on the box. But I think I did both colors, the purple one.
Yeah,
both
the
games.
purple one's cool.
What's your favorite trait?
I don't know. Probably I like the orange one's maple, I guess, and the poinsettia, the red one, is kind of cool.
Yeah, those are cool. All right, so that's Arboretum by Renegade Games. Thank you for watching Brian's Got Game. Please like us on our Facebook page. Send us a tweet at Brian's Got Game. Visit our webpage, briansgotgame.com. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm Brian, this is my dad, and I'll see you next time.